Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the big in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this dribble my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes. Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and that weight on her. Don't break the door out. Turn that whole top float to her. 100 racks and one, do about the flood out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, it's still sold on the earth.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 6. It's 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check. Rig alert.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
2nd and 7.
Ready? COVID-19, Riggs. 19, Tiger.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
60 Eagles, 6, count 19, count 19.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
60 Bison.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. for Jaden Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set!
Man in motion is Brown. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Fielded at the 9. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about crazy.
You're going to go play action with Penix. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Atlanta.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Plant. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. From the gun, it's Penix. You get this to Pitts once more. And he's into the end zone. Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That is first touchdown of the new year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
14. Cowboys, nothing.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Dak going to throw it here on first down. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 41, here's second and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
He'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 54, go to 54.
Dak to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. Liking 18. Hey, check. That motion man right there.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 47.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
9-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The third quarter begins with a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Yeah, here we go. It's quiet. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one swung out to Blue. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Yeah! Here we go, Riley.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
to a whole nother level. From low, no better. When I got rich and deep, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on camouflage bills.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Hey, kill. Here we go. 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, here we go. Kill. Go right in. 47. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Cowboys. Williams gets it from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. We're going to 54. We're going to 53. 26.
Now, Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
46. Kill.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Blue. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Kill. Switch it, hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
1st down, Prescott. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. 19, track, 18, pioneer. Get up.
Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Lightning 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. To return, it is Turpin. This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yeah! Hey, Moses! Here we go, kill! Here we go, 47. 47.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
On the play fake. Dak on the run to the right. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Why in? Here we go, 46.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to try it here again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
I'm not lying. Let's go. Check.
first down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
A gain of 2.
So,
Brings up
3
second
quarters
and
now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60. Go street. Take over.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Over 19. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
4th down, and here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Coop for the extra point.
He's
got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Cowboys 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Kill. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter, and even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's Williams. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
Here go 46.
Prescott. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 7. Again, and here comes Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. They'll run with Robinson. Past midfield. Bijan Robinson. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That's an 85-yard gain.
Well, you talk about being able to flip the field. You won't find many longer runs than this, Mike, that don't end up resulting in a touchdown. He nearly took this all the way. That was incredible.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Wide open. It's Brown. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Kill! Here we go, 47, 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Prescott again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A try here for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Run it here with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's a 2nd and 9. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the job done here at home, and they